君と見た世界さあ始まりの鐘が鳴る We are positive
Aqua the goddess. She's the goddess of water, or former goddess I should say. We first met Aqua in that limbo-like heaven area in episode 1 of KonoSuba. Aqua herself comes in at 5 feet 2 inches, or 158 centimeters. Aqua's exact age is unknown, but we'll come back to this. While Aqua was in that limbo area, she was very much a divine being. Aqua was the goddess in charge of seeing people off who died in Japan. Whether she was there because she actually cared is unclear. She did, however, need to meet a monthly quota. More on this later. I mentioned that Aqua's real age is never given, although she did claim she's not much older than Kazuma. The reason for this being that in that heavenly area, time flows much slower. What this means for Aqua is, she very much ages normally now, like any other human being. So in other words, they better get on to killing that Demon King soon. Otherwise, Aqua is gonna be stuck forever with Kazuma as a grandma. Take a look at the goofy goddess Aqua. What immediately stands out? You might have screamed out, the blue color. She's freaking blue all around. Aqua is a goddess of water, so the blue eyes, blue hair, and the blue outfit match her perfectly. What you may not have paid too much attention to is her hair clip. Take a look. It's got a blue orb with 2 smaller yellow ones to the side. Remind you of anything? This is actually a water molecule. Definitely gotta love this attention to detail. But that's not all. Occasionally, you see Aqua wearing that pink cloth of hers. You may not have known, but this is actually a very powerful divine relic. It's some godlike equipment. It not only protects the user from abnormal statuses, like poison, it also gives the user greater durability. You've even already seen an example of this in the anime. Remember that time that demon doll exploded on her? The damage from that was greatly reduced thanks to this. Otherwise, without it, it would have been goodbye Aqua. This thing could potentially sell for hundreds of millions. Just throwing that idea out there, Kazuma. In the KonoSuba anime, Aqua is voiced by the very lovely Sora Amamiya. You definitely know her from these other anime series. She was Akame from Akame Got Killed. Quite a difference from Aqua. She was also Miya from Monster Musume. Yeah, I can see the parallel with this one. And she was Elizabeth from 7 Deadly Sins and Doka from Tokyo Ghoul. What's interesting is that her voice actor was heavily criticized in Japan for having a mediocre voice. Voicing Aqua turned out to be a blessing, because after KonoSuba, she ended up getting a ton of praise, and she definitely deserves it. Aqua the former goddess. Poor Aqua. No one actually believes that she was ever really a goddess in the first place. The important people, Megumin and Darkness in her party, definitely don't buy it at all. In fact, Megumin actually thinks that Aqua might have some mental problems. You might even agree with her. The reality is that Aqua actually has a very easy way to prove to anyone that she's a goddess. Her freaking adventurer card. You get a glimpse of it a couple of times in the anime. This card shows some very important things related to the owner, such as their name, their age, their gender, and most importantly, their race. Right on top in the KonoSuba language, it spells out very clearly, goddess for Aqua's race. For someone like Megumin or Kazuma, it just says human for them. Keep in mind, by the way, that these adventurer cards cannot be forged. So, this whole situation could be solved so easily, if only Aqua weren't a complete idiot. Let me go ahead and address a very important question that I know you've been wondering about Aqua. Does the girl wear any pantsu at all? This is a very hot discussion topic online. It's not surprising for viewers of the anime. Aqua is never shown wearing anything down there. She might even be as smooth as a Barbie. There was even that time that Kazuma was trying to use steel on her in the anime. Although that time, Kazuma didn't end up getting any divine undies from that. In the light novel, Kazuma also tries to use steel on Aqua like 20 times, but even he fails at this too. The only things he managed to get were a few party trick items like fans, some seeds, a few marbles, and a couple of cups. Don't you even think about where Aqua might be storing these. Anyway, the important goods were notably missing. The anime really just left this up to the imagination of the viewers. In reality, Aqua does wear underwear. She simply made them invisible. This way, no one could ever get a glimpse at them. It's definitely the best idea ever, since Aqua is a very smart girl. About Aqua, just how divine is this ex-goddess really? You find out early on that she started out with GM level max stats. She also had enough skill points to learn all of the Archpriest skills from the very beginning. Since this is Aqua, she went ahead and learned all the party trick skills too. Simply learning all these skills by itself should be enough for you or anyone to be super impressed. As an ex-goddess, Aqua does get access to sacred enhanced version of some of her regular skills. This also includes special divine skills that are exclusive to her. We've seen two of them in the anime, the God Blow Divine Punch, and her God Requiem skill she used at the end of season 2. Yeah, that was the same move she failed to use versus a frog too. Pretty embarrassing. This is not even getting into all the unique divine water skills that are unique to her as a goddess of water. What's interesting about Aqua and her skill set is that all her other moves in particular have gained a water attribute. But why does this matter? Funny enough, their party runs into monsters that are immune to water techniques. Remember those frogs at the very beginning? That was why. Want to take a wild guess at just how popular Aqua is? From a popularity poll in Japan, we got the exact results. You may have already seen from my Megumin video that Little Miss Michael Bay took the top spot. Maybe someone up there just doesn't like Aqua, or possibly it's due to her crappy luck. But Aqua didn't even come into the top 3. In the popularity poll, Aqua got 4th place. My god, I could already imagine Aqua wailing in the background, especially since Aris got 2nd place. This next one is pretty funny in a way for Aqua. Remember that very first day, the day when Aqua got dragged into this fantasy Australia world. Both her and Kazuma were completely broke. Aqua eventually ended up begging for money. The funny part about this is what Aqua was doing behind the scenes to find a solution. To try to solve their money problems, Aqua was actually sending a telepathic SOS message to her followers. Aqua was trying to ask someone in the Axis Church if she could borrow money. Yeah, that's right. Poor Aqua. I can't really blame her for being super desperate. Unfortunately for her, only the leader of the Axis Church happened to get the message. Let me tell you some things about Aqua's crazy loony followers. You have seen Aqua be pretty jelly of Aris since she's got more followers. Aqua has claimed to have millions of followers, but she's just making that up. The true number is really only a few thousand. As you've seen, however, Aqua's followers are much more devoted. These Axis cult guys would drive anyone insane. In fact, all monsters around their city actively avoid the area. Even the Demon King is said to go out of his way to evade their cult. What's interesting is Aqua's connection to her followers and what this means for both of the groups. Aqua herself has this almost unlimited amount of mana reserves. In reality, the reason for this is due to a small amount of mana being transferred over to her from her followers. On the flip side, all of the Axis cult followers actually take another penalty too. By being a believer, all of those guys take a hit in their intelligence stat. Ouch. I don't know if this is supposed to be some hidden commentary on religion, or just of Aqua, but this is honestly pretty amusing. Funny enough, Aqua ends up screwing them over at the end of season 2. You saw how Aqua ended up purifying all their spring water, this in the past being the main source of income for the whole city. Turns out, without Aqua knowing, she actually gave them a blessing in disguise. All of the water that Aqua purified ended up being enhanced holy water. This holy water being able to heal wounds or damage demon monsters. The Axis leader realized what happened and came up with the bright idea of selling this holy water. So awesome, the money problems for the city solved, and that's how the city ended up living happily ever after. Finally, let me tell you about Aqua's secret connection to the Demon King. Spoiler warning, although it could be years before the anime touches on this, if we even get more seasons. Anyway, back at the very beginning, you see Aqua sitting, eating her snacks, just waiting for someone to die from Japan. After all, she does have a monthly quota to fill. This is emphasized by the fact that she just offers up the deal to Kazuma, who is definitely not hero material. You later even see that Swordmaster who Aqua previously revived. Even Aqua completely forgot about him. I mean, why wouldn't she? Aqua has revived a ton of people. But anyway, how does this circle back to the Demon King? It's actually hinted at that the Demon King is in fact Japanese. This means that the entire situation is completely Aqua's fault. God damn it, Aqua. If you think about it, all their problems could be blamed on Aqua too. Why did Kazuma get killed by the Winter Samurai? Of course, because it was created by someone from Japan that Aqua revived. Why was that destroyer created in the first place? The reason was to defeat the Demon King, which, by the way, the light novel also reveals that the creator was also Japanese. God damn it, Aqua. So, thanks for watching. Really hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe, especially if you love KonoSuba. If you don't, Aqua's crazy Axis followers will find you at nighttime. Mwahahaha. Before you go, let me know in the comments, who is the best girl in KonoSuba? Is anyone out there gonna pick Aqua? Anyway, definitely subscribe. There's a new one of these every week. I do read all of your guys' suggestions, so don't be shy to post any anime character or series for a possible future video. Check some of these past videos and I'll see you guys later.